Yeah, Kunley. We have to, too much people. We have to make them roll in. We don't want to miss it. We don't want them miss it. We don't want them miss it. We just, where we just finished. Stone Love is just coming to device your dub plate now. And you're like, you don't even know what song he's talking about at this point in time.
No, me didn't know him attack. Jammys never know him attack.
Oh, okay.
Jammys never said the song there for master. So Jammys never know him attack.
Oh my. Jammy's supposed to get upset now.
No, I'm never upset.
Him did all right.
Him did all right. A weepo come to him, man.
Oh, okay. That big. Big.
All
right. So weepo comes to you. You get this dub plate going. The song is now taking a lead in thing. Does Lexus contact you now and Beanie contact you, or they had voiced already and you had let it go? How was it here now?
Beanie Man forward before Lexus. Beanie Man actually get a cut of the rhythm. Beanie Man did get a cut of the rhythm, and that did cause kind of some of the controversy we make the rhythm bust too. Because remember, from Bounty Killer and Beanie Man days, Jammys and Fucking Vibes was like rivals. So when Soko give Beanie Man a cut of the rhythm and him carry go Shocking Vibes, and then him voice Fireburn and Everything Is Everything, and the rest of Shocking Vibes people them voice on it. It caused little bit of controversy when Jammys find out say, are we give them? You see me? And that did help the rhythm bus. It was in the papers, it did on TV, it did on radio, them did talk about it. You see me?
Yeah.
Lexus did forward afterwards. Whenever I call him, I mean, DJ here say bad rhythm there, one place him just turn up.
Just turn up.
And I'm first hit sang that. Hey yo, Sonny, first of all, give me my money. You see me?
Yeah.
When I make some money, you know that I'm with it.
Yeah. You didn't write any part of that. They all wrote for themselves at this point in time, right?
Yeah. Them time I'm only write for what 21.
Okay. All right. So after now, the Bada Bada.
After the Bada Bada now was the Giant.
It was the Bada Bada's moving. Moving. Let's stay in time now. The Giant comes up now.
Yeah.
Right?
And that's the one now when I say iceberg in the closet can we floss origin. No, we bust and return like the son of the prodigal. That's the one then now.
Okay.
So, well, no bag of interesting story in the behind the one there. So could just make a next bad
Let me ask you a question though. You started after Bada Bada takes off now. Are you starting to feel a lot more comfortable to DJ and stuff like that?
Yeah.
See? And Suko, I'm sure Suko's probably pushing you to, because you're writing, and he's probably, okay.
And up until then, my voice did dip on the hit song them. Up to then.
Yes.
You see me? At the first, we first two release go number one, which was Haters and Judgment Day, which are the same iceberg one. You see me?
Yes.
And them two songs, there was me alone do them.
Okay.
Enough people don't know that, enough people feel say the whole crew them, and me alone do them, because 1,000 voice me have,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I thought Suko had that move and Rumbler, but
Leon. Leon, man, for big up yourself, brother.
Yeah. Okay, so the Giant now takes off and iceberg.
Enough love and respect, my general. I'll only contribute enough to our growth to, Adonai sound. Remember that.
World sound.
Yeah.
The world sound. See? So the Joint takes off now, but more so, your career is now flourishing now, I think. It's
yeah, by the second song, yeah. We did that go on with that little thing still. We did that go on with that little thing. Like commercially, we were not in the same atmosphere commercially as TOK. Okay. But we did not go on with that street thing because we was more, our tune them was more gully, you see me?
Yes, yeah.
It wasn't, our tune them never really so radio friendly and sugary to the ears. Our tune then is more grimy and things. So we did go on with everything in the streets by them time then. Lexus link me and say, I have an idea for a tune similar to how DMX do the tune where he might talk to God.
Okay. Okay.
So me and him sit down and we reason about it, and me and him write it together. And that every night I go to my bed, me have to pray. Thank the Father God for make me see the other day. Me and him write it, me and him do it. Because I me did do the voice of God in the song. You see me?
Yes.
So,
Okay.
that go #1 too. So by the joint rhythm drop, 121 have 3 #1.
Yeah.
3 chart #1.
Yeah. I'm listen, I just want you to know at that time, I'm sitting pretty in Canada because I have everything on special now. So I'm good. My crew is #1 crew, and I'm chopping voice. So I'm all right those times. So I'm like, all right, let's keep going. So now we do the joint.
Right.
So the joint takes off now. Then volume comes before that.
Volume come, we start voice up on it, but it never release.
Oh, I didn't know this.
We start voice up on volume, we voice Cartel. And we voice Killer. Cartel did write Killer song. If a warlord did rule the world, ghetto people would have never pour no more.
Yeah.
But the rhythm they never released because Suko did build Bellias in at the time when we the voice. And in at the time when we the voice volume rhythm.
Yes.
Suko did build Bellias in at the time there. And Jammys hear it and love it. So him start work on Bellias for come out next instead of volume. So even though volume come out after Bellias, the song them pan volume older than the song them pan Bellias.
Holy! Wow! This piece of history are wicked. This piece of history are wicked. Jano. Okay. So in the time of volume, Bellias is being made. Suko is thing. At this point in time, I don't know if there's a time that you guys left the studio, maybe to just go home, shower and change and come back right back. That, you know, I mean,
the studio was the yard, man. That was the yard, basically.
Okay. So now Bellias gets released, and I want to know how the connection with Capleton and all of them forwarding now.
Capleton just hear the rhythm them from before where we did do, which was Bada Bada and the Giant.
Okay.
And they say, yo, the studio they at him I go voice, cause them time the Capleton a voice by every art rhythm.
Okay. Yeah.
So him just circle. You see me, him just circle one day, him and 1,000 Rasta. No, sorry. Him and 1,014 Rasta.
Okay. All
That's
right.
something I agree. They don't know.
So yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, man. So I saw the Capleton thing did go. Him just circle the studio because Jammys have the art rhythm them now.
All right.
In a them time they know we basically discover Wayne Marshall.
Yes.
In a Bellias time because Wayne did dep on Bada Bada and them rhythm there too, you know. But him never get no push because the hierarchy of the studio did just have Wayne as Baby G best friend because Baby G Jammy's son.
Yes.
Him and Wayne was best friend. So them just didn't have him as Trev best friend.
Okay.
So them never really push him, but me did advise him because me did like how him sound. So me used to go there on half days like on a Saturday when no work now keep and just voice up some song with him. Every idea I just tell him do it. I'm in a box with no idea because I'm creative, you know. I'm in a box with none of him idea. I'm tell him say, yo, do it. Me and Jam too.
Okay.
Did advise him up them time there. But by Bellias now him start firm up in a, you know, in delivery and them thing there. So them time they know we are focused on working with Wayne, and them by them time they know we start do shows overseas and them thing they start travel, so we start carrying with it. You see me? We used to stick out on some promoter and say, yo, if Wayne Marshall now come, we now come, you know. You see me? So promoter them have to find an extra hotel room and maybe a little extra 5 bills or something.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't know about the business part type, but me just know say we did I say if Marshall now come, we now go.
Yeah.
Because Marshall, how are you?
Yes.
It did.
All right. So now Wayne's part of this camp now. Wayne is part of the camp. And I mean, I was very fortunate, because I can't link him now, but I could have linked him back then all the time. So now after, when did, I think there was a label called Mentally Disturbed at that time. When you guys started knowing that you're clicking now, and Jammys is now a hot again.
Right after Bada Bada.
Right after.
Right, because our second rhythm come out for Mentally Disturbed. The joint come out for Mentally Disturbed label.
It was on Mentally Disturbed.
Yeah, so right after Bada Bada, we say, we and Jammys agree to do a joint label where him executive produce and we do the production.
Okay. So now you have Mentally Disturbed, the label's getting out. WAD 21 is now, are you having to fly out? Are you finding yourself doing less work inside the studio and stuff like that? Or are you, trying to manage too? Because now Europe, you did a long, extensive European tours. Long and extensive.
All right, before me even go there, so Wiz, me just see somebody ask how him reach a alliance, referring to Wayne. So let me just address that real quick and then we'll talk about Europe.
Yeah, okay.
See, Wayne Marshall idol is Bounty Killer. We know that from day one, from Wayne Marshall, a Trev best friend. From before Wayne Marshall was Wayne Marshall, when they just named Wayne. We know same idol a Bounty Killer. So we orchestrate a collab with him and Bounty, which was When the Smoke Clears.
Wow.
Pan trilogy rhythm.
Yes.
I would give Wayne him Dream. Him Dream was for Vice with Bounty.
So
you understand? So we facilitate that. Yeah, we facilitate that. We produce the song, everything. And that was a special production too, because that was the only song pan trilogy where the rhythm change and you get the Barrington leave the bass line and them thing there, you see me?
Right.
So we facilitate that for Wayne, and then I mean, we're not on a rope dog, we're not hold back nobody. So if I idol that, go and go link your idol. So I saw him reach our lines because I'm idol that.
Yeah.
You understand? So ever clean, big up yourself, and that's the story.
And I'm going to soon get into the Bounty situation. First, we're going to, after Mentally Disturbed, the European tours. The tours now, the tours were
all right.
Extensive.
By Belial's time now, we signed to Greensleeve Records.
Yeah.
Because VP did a sign up a bag of artists at the time.
Okay.
You see me? And Greensleeves, VP there based in New York and Greensleeve based in London. Greensleeve did a sign the artists them for rival VP artists them.
Oh.
So if VP sign a group, Greensleeve sign a group. So guess who VP did sign?
Okay.
Right. So.
Okay.
Yeah, VP signed TOK, so Greensleeve signed WAD 21.
Wow. Okay.
So now Greensleeve did also sign Vegas, Red Rat, Macadam, and a couple other artists still. Some big artists, you see me?
Yeah.
So we depend on the Greensleeves roster. So in a 2000, Vegas did have a European tour. And Greensleeves put up on the tour with Vegas for open theme. This was our first tour experience.
Wow.
You see me? With the 14 show. How much it was again? Something like, no, it was like 16 show in a 20 days or something like so. Or something like that. 16 show in a 20 little bit days.
Yeah.
And that was our first tour experience. Trust me, we did dead after that because we didn't know what we had to. But we learned from that.
You learn from that. Did that take away, at one time, you telling me, say, yo, boy, I called you and you were out. You were in Europe somewhere. I don't know how. We're messaging through email and you're in Europe somewhere and you said, boy, you just can't wait to get back a yard. You can't wait to get back a yard because, the studio, I think it was the studio and all that stuff that you like.
Yeah, man, I saw you the drama about touring our studio, man.
Yes. I
want to get that further down the line. But more say a big respect and shout out to Mr. Vegas because Mr. Vegas teach we all for tour. Because when we did start, him see where we are doing, him a talk to we and I say, yo, what wanna do? Not do this, do this, don't do this, don't do that. You see me, him teach you how to tour and how to hold it out. Because, dog, I not lie to you, 16 show in a 20 day, you know. You don't have no vocals, you don't have no legs. Yo, you're tired like dog.
Yeah.
Because I remember dance all we are doing, when I sit down on stool and I sing, you know.
Right.
I jump up and down the place and I hype up the place like we are selected to, you know. You understand what I say?
Yeah.
You sit down on stool and with guitar and I sing.
Yeah. I understand.
Vegas teach well for tour. Mr. Vegas. Although enough people burn him out, enough people annoyed by him, him teach well for tour. I'm forever grateful for that.
Right. Okay.
Because guess what? This year, the first year, I'm not tour since then because of COVID.
Yeah.
20 years straight. Straight.
And I could vouch for that. I could vouch. When I had to do my show, it was difficult because I had to make sure it was in between the European tours. I had to wait patiently.
Yeah, man. We do whole heap of Europe and whole heap of Asia. Yo, let me tell you a thing. Ward 21, and this is the part where I say I'm going to get to know. Ward 21 did basically on top of the charts and in the dance hall for approximately 6 years in a row. For about 6 years, we'll get a good 6, 7, 8 year run.
Yeah.
But would I say concisely 6. Seeing?
Okay.
You know when we start kind of ease out of the thing? Because we start tour too much. And now record enough.
Mm-hmm.
You see me?
Yeah.
We had some booking agent. First, as Sharon Burke used to book for we. She used to send me all about America.
Yeah.
Then Greensleeves come and send me all about Europe. And then I don't know who else I send me. Central America, South America, over the Asian side, Japan and the whole of them place there. And we always there on the road. There were times where, like, for 3 or 4 months, every single weekend spend a foreign. We're there back at Jamaica in the week.
Yeah.
But we're too tired for go studio, beer sleep, we sleep.
Wow.
You see me?
Yeah.
That our keep out of the studio. Excessive touring. Now, if me did know back then when me know today, enough of them think they would have get turned down because me need for record material. So
you would have turned down those tours?
Some of them. And not the tours them, but like the spot show them, like the every weekend thing.
Yeah.
Would have turned down some of them, man. Come need for their studio record song and a bill reading.
Wow. Yo, we're on the outside, we're looking at it like a glamorous life, bro. We're looking at it like, yo, you guys are flying here, there, #1 song and everything. And yo, you're showing us
that did go on, but the work behind it, nobody said the work behind it. But that didn't really go on. It was kind of glamorous.
Yeah.
You understand? But nobody really know the work behind it. And now, remember, we are young youth, we are think the early 20s, them time then. And we think we have the energy for everything, No go so when you start sing song, you just try go down the road and sing one verse out of one song. And at that it feel like when you're up on stage, it feel like you try run and sing.
Yeah.
Well, at least for energetic performers.
I understand.
So
the rhythms are going, Kunley. The rhythms are going fantastic. The tours, although we see it looking fantastic, there's a burden under it and those things.
Whole heap of work there under it.
And now the rhythms, people are flying rhythms because after that is Dave Kelly's spitting thing. Exodus is putting out, everybody's putting out the rhythms, but we're waiting. People are still waiting for a WAD. And it's not coming efficiently and as fast as everybody would like it.
Yeah, right? Because they're always there somewhere else.
Because they're always out.
Another like now, where I could have just carry my laptop and my microphone and like how I do now, every day I travel with my laptop and them something there with my mic and my interface and everything. Even sometimes some speaker. We never have that them time there. There was no social media them time there. None of them thing there. So we couldn't even say, all right, in our hotel room we are record. We couldn't do that.
Yeah.
We couldn't do that. Isn't it?
Man, the story you told me about the flop, it makes sense now when you told me to bring the floppy disk them. I didn't know what. I was like, what does this guy want the floppy disk? You on with floppy disk. But I made sure I got them and we brought them, and now it makes sense. They must have been stored. So now you're after the tour. There's a lot of touring going on, and I'm telling you, it was very difficult because sometimes I forward and you guys weren't there. It was like almost a ghost town at one time in Jammys because the crew was not there, right? But when you came back, there was a little, I'm not sure if it was contention or what was going on, that there was some grumblings in the crew in the camp. What happened?
Not in the crew.
Not in the crew.
Not in the crew, in the camp.
In the camp. Okay.
In the camp.
Can you give us a little bit of what happened?
When Marshall decided to leave, we never have a problem with that because we did see where that I go from. We'll link him up with Killer. We never have a problem with Killer, our DJ too.
Yes.
You know? Yeah. We never have a problem with that, but the hierarchy did have a problem with that. You see me? Also, the head of the camp at the time was Chuck Fender, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Chuck Fender was the head of the Jammys camp at the time.
Oh, I didn't know.
And then, where them name, where did go? Fifth Element?
Fifth Element, yeah.
Didn't leave and go Fifth Element. So by the time all of that go on, are we alone left?
Yeah. Yeah.
We alone left around there. So we start now realize certain things when it come to administration. Certain things never right.
Okay.
You see me? And we signed a contract. So what we do was we do 2 albums and make a contract run out and not renew, and that did cause some contention because we decided so we're not renew.
Right.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
But I mean, it is what it is, yeah, man. I just saw
you have any regrets?
Life lessons. Eh?
You have any regrets?
No.
None?
No. None.
Okay.
None.
Yeah.
None at all. You see me?
Yeah. Yeah. You've turned to now producer / management.
No.
No, you have not.
Producer.
You're straight producer now.
Producer, musician, writer, performer, engineer.
Okay. And you know the business so much now. You know what it takes to make that. I've reached there and I've seen Sukul around different studio. It wasn't Downtown, it was Shaggy's.
A Big Yard.
Big Yard.
Yeah, Big Yard they work out mostly.
Right. So I seen Sukul. Everybody has kind of separated. Rumblood has, I think Mark is now picking up the DJing style. I had a track called Boom that he is. Rumblood I haven't seen or heard from in a minute. I don't know what happened there. Was there, I know Bounty especially was, you know, a artist that you have all respected and still respect and loved and thing. But I haven't seen him on a lot of the rhythms. What was the situation there? Was it him not coming?
Because in the time when we did the Jammys, you know, Bounty and Jammys still never good yet.
Well, they still didn't come back as good.
Them still never good them time there yet. You see me?
Yeah.
At them time the Bounty a voice for Dave.
Yes. Yeah.
Isn't it? So Bounty and Jammys never really good yet. So Bounty never come on a rhythm them other than volume rhythm.
Okay.
And trilogy rhythm. You see me? And if it did up to the boss alone, Killer wouldn't voice. Basically because of we and the son them, like Killer voice.
The Killer voice.
Yeah.
You know, I know King is so respected and you still respect him and you rate him
100%.
100, and I know that. Do you feel though that you were limited at any point in time after, you know, the teachings and the lessons that you've learned and how you presented this rhythm? Because one thing I know about Wad, which taught me a lesson as well, was friends with everybody. You were friends with everybody. There wasn't, I know there was if it lasted a week or two with the TKO versus Wad or Vicemail, it lasted you squashed that because Wad wasn't about that.
No, but there was never that. There was never that.
Yeah, Wad wasn't about that.
Them used to pit us against TOK, especially the radio used to do it. Because them used to have calling programs and competition and I play one TOK, one War 21 and have people calling for vote who win and whatever. A radio used to do that. We and TOK never have no problem. We're good. Up to the day we're good. If you check my Instagram, you see me and BC in Europe all over the place. You see me and Craigie T are like, so, yo, we and TOK been good. A radio did a pit against each other. And not even the selector, not another street selector, them a radio did that do it.
It's the media that did it. Okay,
yeah,
I didn't know that. You see,
I really did that do it. There was never any rivalry nor no competition because I am a TOK fan. Me used to play the record when I play the sound. You see me?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
The blow one rhythm there. Thing there. How many girls do you get when you're ready? Many. Pan the rhythm there, the Sly and Robbie rhythm there, them did have a song about if I hit him high, hit him high, hit him high. Then you hit him low, hit that. That's the first TOK song me ever buy. Me used to buy them music.
Sure, no, star. I didn't know that. It was the radio that caused the
it was radio. It was radio that do that, man.
I didn't know because I never seen anybody dare go up against.
Somebody said them do the same with ARP.
Yeah.
Who that? Sinatra New 21.
Yeah.
Here's the thing with ARP. Them and ARP did have real beef.
Real
That wasn't a radio thing. Them did have real beef because them really never like each other and them really nearly fight enough time.
Okay. Like I said, I can only vouch for Wad because that's where I hung around. That's where I was. And I knew Wad. I never saw contention with any artist. No time at all.
No, right? Man, we not do that, man.
See?
We not do that something I love to deal with, brother.
Yeah. And how was what I need to know was because everything was working so smooth. You let the album, you said it, you let your contract run out.
Yeah.
How was the exit from Jammys?
It never smooth.
Never smooth.
I just leave it at that. It never smooth.
Okay.
It take a while before we're good again.
Okay. All right. And everybody was feeling the same. Everybody, because the Wad 21 clique was really, really tight.
Yeah, man, we are brother, man. Up to the day we are brother.
Okay. All right. So now
the only difference with now and then, just that now the whole we are big man now. We have different responsibilities. We have a family. We have a whole heap of other things I deal with. We are big man now, so we can't get together every day, all day, like how we used to be when we was 23.
Right.
You see me? 20 years, what 21 day road,
Yeah.
20 years, As a matter of fact, more than that because I'm 98, so 22 years.
22. Wow.
You see me? But everybody just grew up now and take care of everything, you see me? So you're not gonna see we together all the while like how you used to come and see we before.
Yeah.
Not like that anymore.
Yeah. It's very
other than that, not changed.
Right. When you drop rhythms now, how do you find the flow of the artistdom, the new artistdom from what you used to back then to now? How do you feel? How do you feel comfortable that these new artists are, like the artists and everything's maintained?
You see, me as a student of dancehall, I love dancehall. I love music on a whole, but I love dancehall, and I love the root of dancehall. You see me? My father used to play dancehall for me when me a little baby boy. You see me? So from Yellow Man and Chicken Chess and them on the Welton area and them on there come from them time them I listen dancehall up until which part we there now.
Yeah.
You see the artists them will love dancehall like me, the young artists them will love dancehall like me, them I normally drawn to.
Okay.
So hence Wayne Marshall. You understand? Mr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Evil Conscience. Tifa. Timberly. And now Marcy Chin.
Marcy Chin. Yeah. Chin City. Okay.
Zimmy.
Yeah.
Them they are student of dancehall and me, I'm the type of producer, I'm in a box with no idea.
Okay.
I'm in a box with no idea. From you have an idea, me deem it creative, do it. If people not like it, I just so we'll and come again. But express yourself.
Right.
And so me produce. You see me? Me no box with no idea at all. Big up all FTGC you don't know. AMDJ. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, me no box with no idea. So anytime me comes back now and say me I go do a production, I can always count on whichever artist. Me not really walk around and pick artists in our like how you say everybody want get this artist and that the artist on the rhythm. If them want go up on the rhythm, fine. But me not run down the artist who go up on the rhythm. Me I work with who I work with me. You see me? And artists them where I work with me know so them true to the thing because them a student a dancer.
Okay. Is it difficult now for you to how do I say the artists them to connect with you? I mean, those artists that you call, they've been connecting with you for a while. They know your productions and how solid and how good it'll be. But the young ones, the new ones that want to be part of the Kunley, this craft, this greatness that you possess to release rhythms.
Well, that's the reason why me mention about the one them where the students have dancer, because it's not enough of the new one them are the students are dancer.
Yeah.
Enough of the new one them don't know a rhythm where Bobby Digital produce. Enough of them don't know a rhythm where Steely and Clevey produce. Enough of them don't even know who named Dave Kelly.
Wow.
Last night, big up Lexus too. I'm a real general that. Lenny, I'm a general. Last night Lexus do a thing there. EP launch.
Yeah.
See? And we're there. We're there at the EP launch and we're gonna perform 2 songs for celebrate the kid, you know?
Yeah.
For celebrate Lenny. Right? Me say to the selector say, see if you can find Bada Bada in your library there because I want Lexus sing him first hit song.
Don't say he didn't have it. Don't say that.
The man never have it.
No, you can't say that. You can't say that.
The man never have Bada Bada with him.
Yeah, don't tell lie upon the man.
The man look for me and said, dog. The man look for me and said, dog, me not really go around and play 90s music, you know. But for me, that's irrelevant. If you're a DJ, dog, and a record box you carry again. At least somewhere on your hard drive. You tell me, say, you're not playing, you're not even dropping a 90s segment every now and then. Too little dog style, no girl can't do like you and them something for your audience. As a real selector that? The man never, yo, bro. And I saw enough of the youth them still nowadays, them not know what happened before them. And them not interested, that are the thing, them not interested in not going back go pre and say, yo, I saw this used to do, I saw this used to sound. Big up you like TJ, come see TJ come out and boss and say, bubble your body for the up top boss. And I say, yes, TJ know him dancehall because enough people, almost everybody upon this word right now. How much people depend this? Almost everybody upon this right now. Never know said that. I get to get them of the wickedest slam. You see, always you never know neither.
Wow.
TJ know him dancehall. Big up them youth there. Big up the young youth them when know them dancehall. Because you have to know where you come from to know where you go.
Yes, I agree.
Tell me if the music nowadays doesn't sound like it's aimless.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like, brothers, I'm like, they come in and they go. They come in, they go. Everything's just moving so quick, man. I don't see I don't see the long run for a lot of them, to be honest with you. That's just my personal opinion.
Me not there for judge nobody career because
yeah,
really and truly the youth them are express themselves how them know to do it. Me alright with that. See?
Yeah.
But if you are gonna work with me, you have to know the thing.
Okay.
Me not gonna just vice anybody. And my name might not be the most popping name as a producer. Or whatever. Yeah, big up Swashy me youth. Swashy, my virgin. Ken Cat youth. Big up.
Rate that youth, rate the artist there, you know. The story bad. The story bad.
Me not there for judge nobody, pan, because really and truly, them they have to express themselves, not for express myself.
Okay.
Them they are express themselves. Seeing?
Yeah.
But guess what? It's like it's like school system. If you have a certain grade, you not get accepted in a certain institution. Okay. Well, that's how my thing said.
Okay.
If you don't know where you come from, yeah, me work with you. But don't believe, say, Me I go take you up and run with you and say, yeah man, I'm my artist, this and no. You have to know where you come from, you have to know your thing. If you're in at the voicing booth, I'm gonna say, yo, do it like how Shabba do that song, yeah. You're supposed to know what me I talk about. I said, set your voice like how Baby Sham did set him voice in that song, yeah. You're supposed to know what me I talk about. I'm not supposed to have to stop the recording session and play YouTube for you get what me I talk
about. Yeah, okay. All right. I understand what you're saying still. I understand what you're saying.
You understand?
Yeah, I understand.
So big up to the youth them same way because, like I say, me not style for nobody thing there.
Right.
Them expression, I'm not style for nobody creativity.
Okay.
But to each his own.
Yeah.
I mean, I work with what suit me.
Yeah.
Me can't walk around and work with what suit everybody else. I have to work with what suit me. I'm me responsible for me.
Yeah, 100%. I understand. I understand what you're saying. The culture, in a sense, over the last 20 years and up to this present day, how do you feel the culture stays around the world?
Well, from my extensive travel and experience outside Adelica Circle, yeah, me realize that them like the original root sound of dancehall more than the current sound. See me? But yeah. I feel that over time, if it don't switch back, eventually they will accept it. Because dancehall always evolve. You see me? Me the reason with somebody the other day and I say, yo, the thing with the genre them will come before reggae and dancehall. Where we are talking about mentor, we are talking about scare, we are talking about rocksteady. In the whole of them run, them did stay the same. So anytime you hear a rocksteady song, you know it's a rocksteady song. And it never changed. From the start of rocksteady to the end of rocksteady, the sound never changed. From the start of scare to the end of scare, the sound never changed. From the start of mentor to the end of mentor, the sound never changed. Just reggae and dancehall change. And at that people have a hard time to grasp because the sound keep changing. But what we are going to do? Dancehall music or young people music and the youth them come with the sound where them like. So what you are going to do? They can't fight it. You just have to encourage them to be better. Not tell them to change it, but be better.
Okay. Yeah. Kunley, do you find they listen?
Do
you find they listen? Do you find when...
Yeah, you have some of them. You have some of them will listen, but some of them, I tell you, one of the things where kind of slow up the progress of some of them is that some of them come in at the game with money before them start earning it. And when you do that, nobody can tell you nothing because you have your money, you have your dirty
stuff. That point of view. I didn't look at that point of view.
Some of them come in at the game with money before them earn it in our music.
Okay.
And with anybody in any career, any part of life, when you have your dirty stinking money, nobody can tell you nothing.
Correct. I understand. Wow.
So back in the days, dancehall was just poor youth I try and make some money. But no, enough of the artists them coming at the game, them have a bag of money behind them, or them have them own money. So them not really poor and them not talking.
Yeah. I understand.
I just that. I mean, and that is a reality of life where we have to live with and learn for work. Find a way for work, Ronnie.
Do you ever see yourself building your own bass studio now and bringing it back to where you had started from?
I see myself doing all of that, but I see myself bringing it back.
Okay.
I'm gonna deal with that something. I keep going forward. I keep learning because every day I learn. I'm still studying music. Up to today, I'm still a study. I still try methods and find the ways to make things better. Yeah. Still up to today. So I'm not bring back nothing.
Okay.
But I have my setup.
Yeah.
I have my setup. I have my mobile studio when I travel. I always at work. I can't wake up at daytime without thinking about music or do something musically, you know.
Yeah, I know. That's you. That's you for real. Yeah. Tell us about Marcy Chin and the music that she's now sending.
Yo, big up Navis, you don't know. Well, go on, Bridget. Yeah.
Yeah, tell us about
Marcy Chin.
Yeah.
All right. You don't know say me a youth a boss enough artist, right?
Right.
Marcy Chin are the next one. Right now, where they are down sound. Down sound the thing there right now.
Down sound.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see me? And this are actually Marcy Chin room in other place. In your son named Chin City.
Okay. Okay.
You see me?
Yeah.
Now Marcy Chin is a versatile artist and Marcy Chin is a dancehall student to the core. Marcy Chin can DJ some sitting where enough of them young people here never hear yet. Some Patron, some Super Cat and some Terror Fabulous and them something there.
Yeah, no, Lady Patron. All right.
You
yes.
understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
You see me? Marcy Chin a bad bumbleclot artist. Trust me upon that, man. And right now, our journey just a start.
Okay.
Zine?
Yeah. Yeah.
Our journey just a start now, right now. If we touch out in the world and show about some blood, we can cuss. Show out some blood clot music for one, ain't it?
Yeah.
I remember tell you a thing too. When I say she versatile.
Yeah.
Seeing? I mean in terms of lyrically, you know, because enough people call that versatile, you know, when you can sing about sex and then you can sing about gun and then I talk about genre.
Oh.
Marcy Chin can do EDM, Marcy Chin can do house, Marcy Chin can do hip hop, Marcy Chin can do dancehall, Marcy Chin can do reggae, Marcy Chin can do reggaeton.
Yeah.
Genre versatility me I talk about.
Yo.
That's weird yo, that's weird some sitting man. That's cool, man. That's weird some rascals sitting around and down sound with there. See? We and Scatter and Joe and the rest of the crew there, man.
Yeah.
As well as the next young artist, Diani.
I called Pearl up to yesterday. He's not around there again?
No.
Okay, all right.
No. Him come around every now and then still, you know.
Yeah.
Even when we had him a whole vibes to the whole day.
Okay. Me talk to him after this and them thing there. You know, one thing I wanted to always ask you, and I wanted to know, but I thought that I had to ask Suku. But I'll ask you, and if you tell me to ask Suku, I'll wait to talk to Suku. But Bloodstain was my song for about 8 months. Solid. How did that come about? What, like...
Suku did voice a song pan volume rhythm named Pain.
Yes, that one.
That's the first song from our second album. Pain. It named Pain 21st Century.
Yeah.
Seeing? This girl tell me about pain. See under fire plumber picking at the rain. Alright, I write the song that one Sunday morning when me da listen to who me da listen to? I think I Brigadier Jeremy da listen to. How would it sing the original Pain? I mean, you tell you about pain, but pain, yeah. That song that give me one Sunday morning, me that listen to that and that give me the thing there. That give me the inspiration to write Pain.
Yeah.
Well, voice the song and Jammys decide say he might go put out Belly as before volume. So when me get the news and now me the kind of heartbroken come, I love volume rhythm.
Yes.
You see me?
Yeah.
Me walk out of the studio. I walk out of the studio and I go sit down in front of the office, right at the office door upon the step.
Yeah.
In a Jammys studio yard, right by the which part of the Aki tree there. You remember the Aki tree?
The tree, yeah. What enough for reason we do? I
go sit down right there, so.
Yeah.
And say, you know what? I well want the song to come out, but Jammys now gonna make it come out. So here what I go do, I go write the gun version to it.
Oh.
So I just go sit down right there, so. With my book, me have a big book. I'm gonna sit down there so with my book and my pen, I'm gonna just write the gun version to it. The same flow, everything. The one that named Bloodstain. This girl tell me about pain. The same flow, the same rhymes, everything. Even the second verse, yo, them and them with them one gun just bust it out. And the same second verse, pain did have and something there. Isn't it? So I just write the gun version to it. I write it in about, because I did upset, I write it in about 15 minutes.
Yo, your best work comes from anger. I'm noticing that. Yeah. Your best work comes from anger.
That rhyme though. Rhyme never come from anger.
Oh, yeah. That's Karen's favorite tune. My goodness. She loved that tune. Yo.
Yeah, so my basically just write back the same song for put out because the original one when we did love now go put out.
Wanna clap back. Put out this one because that one then I put out. So you always have something I forward. You see? Yo. And then was rhyme just fun? Was rhyme just
rhyme no. The story about rhyme kinda weird. When we did that the Scarface rhythm for Upper Shocking Vibes.
Yeah.
Because I really do that, you know. Dance the angel, hail up Moses. You me? We did Upper Shocking Vibes one night and we did enough night in a row. You see me?
Yeah.
Tanto Metro, Devante, and Mega Bantan always in the studio yard. I give beer joke. I know what that them do. Beer joke them man they give. I just straight joke every day, every night.
Yeah.
And them did have a thing where them used to sing over other people's song, but change up the lyrics. Or either them do that and change up the lyrics and make it funny.
Yeah.
Or them change up them sing it in a Leroy Smart, Eddie Fitzroy, or Gregory Isaacs voice.
See, I can just imagine them, man.
That them used to do.
Yeah.
So I think I did Mega Bantan. Mega Bantan did sing over Bloodstain in a Gregory Isaacs voice. Like he was saying, don't want your name Bloodstain, yeah. Something like some foolishness like that. And I laugh off away. Beer joking at the yard. So I say, all right. I go flip one of your song them, one of Mega song them. So Mega had have a song named Ting, where him did voice pan Red Rat Rhythm named Rat Patrol.
Okay.
And him the DJ it in a Junior Demos voice. Him that there,
oh, what a damn thing. Have a new style and me call it ting. Sometime a DJ, sometime sing. Watch me a skilly bump on the rhythm.
But I say, all right.
Yeah.
I must change up your song. Because I did like that song there.
Right. Yes.
When I drive out and I go in my yard and I think about it. Drop asleep on it and wake up the next day. Next day was a Saturday. And I drive on Red Hills Road. And I hear it play up on the radio. I hear Ting play up on the radio.
Yeah.
Somebody start DJ it and start change up the lyrics. I said that one their name rhyme. Have a new style and me call it Ting. Sometime a DJ, sometime a rap. Want a fat girl come sit down in my chair.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start change up the lyrics.
Yeah.
You see me?
Yeah.
And I saw the song that come out and it was only as a joke for go back at the studio yard, go troubling.
Oh. So wasn't even meant to release or nothing?
Eh?
It wasn't meant to release or nothing?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't even a real song.
Yo, you're wicked.
By them time they know we just did left Jammys yet? I think we was on the verge of leaving Jammys at the time.
Yeah.
And my there Renaissance, me used to hang out at Renaissance studio from the beginning when the studio just got me, Dre, Factor and Delano. Okay. We even helped carrying the furniture in the place.
Sure.
You see me? So I'm busy too. When busy, they just come to Jamaica. I did a Renaissance studio. I'm a DJ for Dre. I DJ for Dr. Dre.
Yes.
And Dr. Dre, they would laugh when them hear it.
Yeah.
And then DJ Wayne come a town for come cut some dub and collect some music and Ray and Dre. Me did do it. Me did like record it, but not as a dub or anything. Me just record it and Dre played for DJ Wayne.
Yes.
And him hear it and love it. And him just kidnap me and carry my girl on a done. Girl on a vendetta. When I reach around the rhythm set up everything already, I'm have a DJ.
Yeah.
And I write this in the studio, I make up the chorus because I never have no chorus. And I say, you wanna rhyme? I gotta rhyme. I write this up on the spot, I make it up because I never have no chorus for it. It wasn't a real song.
I know. Yo, you're over gifted, man. You're over gifted, man. I tell you, I say, yo, you're over gifted. Why am I glad me in that camp there? I'm glad me in this camp here. Why? I'm glad. Yo, I'm glad say because you know people don't think when I tell them I said I've been playing young artists for a very, very long time on the radio. When I came to Jamaica and you know Black Pearl brought me around Jammys and we were there and you guys kept me in the family and fed me to tune them and said, yo, bust this. You had the confidence. You never check up, but you had the confidence to stay with me. And when I said wide on the radio, yo, I'm glad that I stay the way I stay, because it works out right now, because I'm talking to an absolute genius of the dancehall right now. Absolute genius. And I could say, yo, me start with them man there right now, man. Me and them roll, you know. And it feels good to say that, because you can defend that, you know. Nobody can question that with Wiz at all. And
hey, Delano, mind the bun down the place, and what kind of bag? Water gun for back the fire. All right.
Yeah, Delano.
What did you deal with, man?
Delano never showed me no love back in those days. Still, just now, he never showed me no love back in those days. Even now, I ask him for some remixes. The man don't have no time for me, boy. Delano, you have to go link with me. Delano, you have to link. You see? But yo, Kunley, I'm telling you, I don't know how much times people could say thank you. People could think, and why I do this show is because I always believe that, you know, we don't appreciate people when they're here. We don't get to see them and talk to them and tell them what they've done for us. Listen to their story, listen to behind. Look how much we learned tonight. We learned of a journey that it's not over, but we learned a part of history tonight that we need to know how great this gentleman, because I knew 20 years ago, right? Like, people have it like I play the most WAD 21 because me show off with that, right? Me show off with WAD, me bossy with WAD. And, you know, it's proof right here. And it's like, people don't appreciate people. And I say it every live, we don't appreciate the people them that are here now. And what you've contributed for us in this dance hall, the rhythms, the songs, you, Suko, Mean Dog, Rumblood, WAD 21, we need to appreciate. So like how you say the students. So the new generation needs to understand this is a man who is of unique creativity, everything that flows. Kunley, Suko, Mean Dog, and Rumblood, WAD 21, they stand predominant in the history of dancehall. They've done things for us, selectors, radio disc jockeys, you understand? Artists. It's greatly appreciated. It's for me, I want to say thank you. I want to say I appreciate you. I want to say, Jano, I'm glad God make me meet WAD 21. It's been the greatest, and it continues to be some of the greatest experiences of my life with this music and stuff. And I'm telling you, you guys are absolutely amazing. And not because Suko's not here, and not because Mean Dog, because you wouldn't let me give you credit without giving them credit. You see what I'm saying? So, and I know this because that's how we've always rolled. And boy, I tell you, Kunley, I tell you, if anybody would be around me that doesn't appreciate WAD 21, I wouldn't want them around me. Straight up. I wouldn't want them around me because it doesn't make sense. It does. They don't have no understanding of what good people is, good music is, what good, having a good time. Because I'm going to tell the people around the world, we have people from Gambia on the live, people from Belize, people from Jamaica, people from America, Canada, UK, everywhere on the live. And I'm telling you, if you hang around Kunley and Suko for any amount of time during the day, you become the best selector. You take any farmer mountain, any farmer mountain, you can manage because, yo, and then Mean Dog start jumping for you when him see you crumble because I took it. I took the mountain. Like, it was like, yo, Suko, where you want with? Where you bother with for? Yo, Kunley said, yo, Kunley said, run me out of the studio. Wiz, me busy. Y'all bother me. But I need. No, little more. But you know what? The music came. The music came. You never said no. You ever said little more or I'll be done. You never said no. And I appreciate that. And I appreciate you here tonight because what you've told us and what you've brought us into your life and your style. I think we should now look into the future, which is Marcy Chin, many things. So we've got to get a thing. I've had Marcy Ching songs for maybe 3-4 years ago, and I think now, you know, we know, the world knows now to push, to really take an interest, because if this man says Marcy Chin is that good, I trust it. I trust you with that thought process 100%. I feel it is. So I appreciate you. I appreciate you taking the time out. You spent 2 hours with us of your busy schedule, and I really appreciate that. I really, really do, and I thank you. And, you know, is there any chance of, you know, you all getting together again to, you know, do the rhythm, do the songs together, the Wild 21? Is there any chance of that? Or does that happen still that we don't know about?
The thing is, we always make music. If it happened that we end up in the same place together and I do things, then I just saw. But every man just do them things. You see me I say? Me have my record label, Suko have him record label, me and Dog do him thing. You see, me and Dog do film thing, and me I produce majority of them. You see me?
Is it okay for everybody to still say Wild 21? Is there any problem? It's okay for Rumblood to go out, Mark to go out, Suko, it's okay.
Rumblood did leave, but Rumblood that's still Wild 21. It was there from the beginning, but
yeah. I knew about that, and I knew that was
in migrate and then something there. So
yeah,
what was that?
Okay, so it's okay for everybody to still use the Wild 21.
Yes, man.
Behind it, because that's
our thing.
It's a powerful name. It's very powerful. It literally saved me in Christiana when I was getting a musical beaten up there. It went up in Christiana. I had to jump back to Wild 21. That's the only thing I had to resort to. So you know, I really appreciate Wild 21, man. I'm a fan. I think I want to be family, and I want to make sure that wherever I go, Wild 21 is represented to the fullest, because it's great. What you have done, absolutely fabulous. So before we get out of here, anything you want to say to the world that's tuning in and them things there? Well, how we could follow Wild 21, how we could get the music, all these things.
All right. Wild 21 Instagram is at Wild 21 official. I saw it go. At Wild 21 official. And I'm being monetized. So. See, my Instagram is Kunley the Kulprit, as you can see. So, Suko Instagram is Suko Ward.
Suko Ward.
Yeah. Mark Instagram is MeanDog21.
MeanDog21.
Rumblood Instagram Rumblood21.
Okay.
Or Rumblood Music. Or Rumblood21 or Rumblood Music. I don't remember, I change it so often.
Yeah, I change it all the time. So
yeah. But I just want to say, like me that said earlier, some blood clot music I got dropping on the ears corner, yes, man. Because Marcy Chin have some blood clot shot in the chamber ready for bust out. Remember me tell you that. Seeing? And I want to say, big up Junior One Dangerous, because him dep on the thing the whole time. You see me? Brown man, a Suko cousin that big up yourself, me nigga. You see?
Yeah.
Big up my Canadian friend them, the Malvo them. You don't know. Yeah. Me see, earlier I did see a whole heap of people say how Wild 21 did run the 90s along with Dave Kelly, but really and truly I just toured him alone with the having of the 90s, 1998 and 1999. So the 90s was we start making impact right on the millennium. So they actually 99, 2000 then from this will come up.
Yo, it got done, Panya, but we'll come back and say goodbye.